Welcome to Wise Intuition. Join me on Rewiring Reality, a 5-part journey to live beyond the veil, where we'll uncover the hidden architecture of existence and transform doubt into limitless creation. This is your invitation to step into the life your soul already knows is possible. Imagine holding a handbook, one written just for you, that reveals the hidden rules of reality. A guide that doesn't just teach you to survive this world, but to reshape it, to turn doubt into wonder, fear into creation, and old stories into new magic. This is not a fantasy, it's your birthright. Over these 5 journeys, we'll walk side by side with the greatest minds who ever dared to decode life's mysteries. Thinkers like Neville Goddard, who called imagination the womb of creation, and P.D. Ouspensky, who whispered that reality is a game of consciousness. Together, we'll dissolve illusions, rewire thought patterns, and align with the invisible rhythms that make this universe conspire for you, not against you. This isn't about positive thinking, it's about relearning how to exist. Part by part, we'll awaken the architect, seeing the invisible blueprint of your life. Dissolve the illusion, breaking mental chains you never knew you wore. Embody the alchemist, turning ordinary moments into gold. Sync with the holosphere, dancing with nature's secret frequencies. Master the game, writing your eternal handbook for creation. This series is a rebellion against limits, against lack, against the lie that you're separate from the magic humming beneath everyday life. Isaac Bentov will show you the science of becoming. Holmes Wattles will hand you the keys to unshakable abundance. Ernest Holmes will remind you, your mind is the sculptor, and life is the clay. This is for the seekers, the ones who feel, deep down, that joy isn't frivolous. It's the language of the soul. That kindness isn't naive. It's the code that unlocks the universe. That you weren't meant to grind through life, but to orchestrate it. The construct isn't a prison, it's a garden, and you've always held the seeds, ready to plant. The journey begins now. Because you are the universe, dreaming itself awake. Have you ever felt like life is a script you didn't write? Like you're following rules no one taught you, trapped in a story that doesn't quite fit? What if I told you that story is yours to rewrite? That the world you see isn't fixed. It's a canvas, waiting for your brush. Today, we begin a journey to awaken the architect within you. The part of your soul that already knows how to dance with the invisible threads of reality. Let's start with a question that P.D. Ouspensky, the visionary philosopher, asked over a century ago. What if reality is a projection, a shadow play of something far greater? Think of it like this. Your mind isn't just observing the world, it's creating it. Every belief, every assumption is a stitch in the fabric of your experience. As Thomas Troward, the master of mental law, once said, the universe is a mirror. It can only reflect back to you what you assume to be true. Science is catching up to these truths. Isaac Bentov, the brilliant physicist, showed us that even atoms aren't solid. They're standing waves, patterns of energy. Your thoughts? They're ripples in this cosmic pond. Henry Stapp, a pioneer of quantum mind theory, put it plainly. Your brain isn't a machine. It's a quantum orchestra. conducting reality itself. So when you feel stuck, it's not because life is rigid. It's because you've memorized a script and forgotten you're the playwright. Ernest Holmes, founder of Science of Mind, gave us the key. Change your thinking, change your life. But how? Start by questioning the invisible rules you've accepted. Holmes Wattles, author of The Science of Getting Rich, urged, "You must break free from the competitive mind. The universe is infinitely abundant. Scarcity is a myth we've rehearsed. Nature doesn't beg for permission to bloom, it simply becomes." Nietzsche called this amor fati, the love of fate. "You must become chaos," he wrote, "to give birth to a dancing star." Chaos isn't the enemy. It's the raw material of miracles. Your doubts, they're just old habits, neural pathways worn smooth by repetition. But here's the secret. Neurons that fire together don't have to wire together. You can choose a new pattern. Let's try an experiment. For the next 24 hours, become a detective of your own mind. Whenever you feel frustration, ask, what assumption is hiding here? If you think, "I'll never have enough time," hear Holmes Wattles whisper, "Time bends for the organized mind." If you worry, "I'm not ready," let Ouspensky remind you. The greatest barrier is the belief in barriers. This is the architect's first lesson. Destruction is just creation in disguise. The universe isn't working against you. It's waiting for you to pick up the tools. As Bentov showed us, even collapse has a rhythm. Every ending is a standing wave, preparing to rise again. Tonight, before you sleep, ask yourself, what would I create if I knew I couldn't fail? Write it down. Say it aloud. Let your voice, as Massimo Citro taught, rearrange the molecules of your destiny. The blueprint is already within you. Tomorrow, we'll learn to dissolve the walls you thought were real. Your reality is a conversation. What will you say next? Thank you for walking this path with me. If this journey resonated with you, please share it with someone who needs it. Hit like and subscribe to Wise Intuition. The next chapter awaits. Find the link below. Until then, keep questioning the script and remember, you are the architect. I'll see you soon. The universe is not outside of you. Look inside. Everything is there. Rumi.